What's going on, guys? What's going on, 27 Squad? Welcome back into another video. And today I want to talk about the CBA, the new CBA that's going to be under contract for the next decade, in which one of the biggest changes or improvements, depending on how you see it, is the new CBA is going to introduce by 2021, not this year, not this NFL season. A lot of people are set to think that, we're getting these changes this year. No. The CBA, it will be under the CBA, but the NFL can decide to pull the trigger on that change whenever they want to. They have it in their back pockets whenever they want to whip it out like a Yu-Gi-Oh card or something like that, okay? So, that being said, the biggest change that I think everybody's going to start talking about when it comes to the CBA is the 17-game schedule and the extra playoff team, which would make 14 playoff teams in the NFL. So not half, not quite, and I want to keep it that way because I don't like how the NBA has it where more than half of the league is in the playoffs. I don't think half, the bottom tier teams really deserve to be in the playoffs, but I'm okay with the 14 playoff teams because there are a lot of teams that are, you go back to like the 2015 or 2014 New York Jets. They were 11-5 and they were just out the playoff bubble. They didn't make the playoffs and they had a great record, and they probably could have done something with it as well. So those type of teams I'm really happy for when it comes to this 14 team playoff schedule type of thing. And let's talk about the regular season first. Now, a lot of people were talking about this a couple of months ago, going back into June. I made a video about it as well, about the new schedule and how they want to add games to it and so on and so forth. So here's pretty much what's going to happen. So right now we have 4 preseason games and 16 regular season games plus a bye week. That's why we have 17 weeks in total because of that bye week. But here's what the new CBA really wants to do. I think they're going to take off I don't know if it was set in stone, but I think they wanted to take off a preseason game. So it will be 3 preseason games, and then add another one, add a regular season game to it and have it an 18-game schedule. But here's the thing, I thought they were going to put another bye week in there, and possibly they could pay players for that second bye week or just for the inconvenience and, try to force them to play this game. Obviously, the players are paid based on the games they play. Obviously, if you guys didn't know that, they get their game checks, right? They're going to be paid an extra amount, for that 17th game. On top of that, then in the new CBA agreement, the players used to receive 40% of the NFL's revenue. Now that has been bumped up to 48% in revenue. And a lot of people are saying, well, 1% isn't a really big difference. Compared to the NFL's money and what they're making, that is a huge exponential difference in these players' paychecks. And I think that will kind of lead them to approve this deal. Now, obviously, quick disclaimer, now that we're getting into that, approving deals, the owners have approved this deal. It was not unanimous, so that means some owners aren't on board with it. But they also have to give it to the NFLPA, the Players Union, the Players Association. They have to approve it. They are on the other side, and also the NFL players are going to get their chance to vote on it as well. And they need over 2/3 of approved votes, and that's including no votes. So if there's no votes on this panel, if there's no votes, that counts as a vote against as well. So they need 2/3. I don't know what the exact number is of total people able to vote, but they need 2/3 of approval in order to approve this CBA and have a 17-game schedule and less preseason games. I like the fact that we're getting rid of preseason games, 1 preseason game. I honestly love preseason games. I love watching these rookies, these undrafted guys, these roster bubble players, special teams players that want to be something else. I love watching them put it all out there on the field. Maybe 4 games is a little too much. Maybe all 3 games is just these roster bubble players and rookies and things like that to get their feet wet. And, the regular seasoned players, they could play maybe a series or 2 in the second game or something like that. But I don't want to completely get rid of preseason games. I know a lot of people don't like preseason games, but we have to have preseason games if you want to have a good product out there during regular season. And also it builds hype into the regular season as well. You see these rookies on fire. Victor Cruz, for example, I'm a Giants fan. We heard of Victor Cruz through the preseason, where he was playing the Jets, that number 3. So that being said, I don't want to completely get rid of preseason games, but I'm all in favor of getting rid of at least one, because the last one, really nobody really cares about the last one. People are gonna say the same thing when that's cut down, and the third game is the last one. Nobody's gonna really care. But that being said, also let's talk about the playoffs as well. Now the playoffs are gonna include 14 teams, and you might be wondering, Kid Blue, how is that going to work? Basically, they're gonna have a different bye week system, a different kind of tournament style system. So basically, you're gonna have your 7 seeds, and there's only gonna be one team with the bye week. Usually there's 2 teams with the bye week, and then you have the wild card weekend, and then those 2 teams have their one bye and they play in the divisional, where you're gonna have the first seed, they're gonna have the bye, and pretty much everyone else is gonna, then it will be 6 teams, and they have to duke it out, I guess. I don't know what the details of that are, and how that's going to play out, how that's going to work as far as the seeding goes, and who plays and what time, and all that other stuff that needs to be told to us. We don't know yet. I don't know yet. But as far as I know, what makes sense to me is that if there's 7 teams, 14 teams in total, 7 per conference, you're looking at one team having that bye, and then the 6 other teams, basically 3 games, duking it out. And then I guess, it's a ladder system from there, and the first seed will play, I guess, the last seed after all that is said and done, and so on and so forth. So I think it could work. I want to get your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. Do you guys think this 17 game schedule, possibly with another bye, they haven't really said that in the new CBA, but a lot of people are saying, man, they should have another bye in there just to compensate for these players. So do you guys think they should have a 17 game schedule? What about a 14 team playoff? I want to know your thoughts in the comment section below. The NFL is one of the best leagues as far as changes goes. They're always making changes. Most of it is for their benefit. They're trying to make more money. But that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you guys are new to join the 27 squad. And I'll see you guys in the next video.